to kind of true height. And look down before detailing your nose. That's nice. That's way up here. Wow. Oh. Yeah. All sorts of things are happening, and I'm not really talking about any of them. I'm going to any place I feel or sense breaks. I'm just going to her nervous system. I'm not putting her consciousness in the loop in this particular moment. I'm just saying to her nervous system, do you need those? Do you need that? Do you need that? What about this? What about this? What about that? And her nervous system goes,
right.
Okay? Now, normally in teaching a lesson, you would bring this person in on the loop, right? Because it is fundamentally educative work. The point isn't that I can do it for you. The point is that you can do it for yourself, right? But in this particular kind of fast moment, I'm not particularly educating except to give her an experience of her pen pals. Take a little walk. What's that like? Look around up there.
Lighter.
Yeah, great. Oh. But do you see what I didn't do? Is try to make her neck stop for me. You can tell me all the things wrong with you that you want to, and I'll ignore every piece of information you offer me. Because I know that in the inherent design, if I simply let the bubbles come out, if I let champagne function, and the nervous system access its own information, whatever it is you went blah, blah, blah with is going to change.
What about an injury, Bert?
Absolutely. Come on back for a sec. An injury, absolutely. Well, there's healing time that goes with it. So in an injury, there's often the more interesting part, which is the compensation. So generally, we do all sorts of things that let the injured tissue heal. Sure. Which is basically take it offline and redistribute the jobs. And then what happens is the tissue heals, which is lovely, and then the new job descriptions, the compensation pattern stays. That's usually the real issue to an injury. Right? And the compensation pattern might be a belief set. Oh, I have an injured X in my body.
Is that why it might still hurt after it seems to have healed?
Sure. Absolutely. Where's your pen house? Ah! Right, don't come meet me. Because yours and mine are never going to meet. Yeah, you get all the way up there. Here's your wrist. Oh. There's your arms. Do you see how it just, it just falls out, no joke. Did I pull on it or anything? It just falls down. When I say, okay, if I'm only going to hold her torso, her egg, then anything that's not her egg just leaves my hand. And I'm really truly not kidding. That's how easy it is. Because I'm speaking to her nervous system, not her muscles. Muscles are really dumb. Don't bother talking to them. They will never get the job done. But they will always come in and work overtime, as you know. Wow, there you go. Take another little walk. Up, up. Find the world. The penthouse view is its own view. There you go. That's cool. Nice. Okay, so perfect. We have woohoo. One of the occupational hazards of living in the present moment is the present moment really surprises you. And like you don't just go, okay, I'm just going to ignore it. It's like, whoa, there are like bumpy things underneath my butt right now. That move, right? And so it's easily to get distracted into the pleasures of everyday life. Okay, so there was a question I didn't answer at the beginning, which is what does Alexander work? And so the things that you all just said would be it. Right? My personal definition that I use kind of for myself if I'm going to give a one-sentence answer to that question, is that it is a study of the quality of your life. It is definitely a study, right? It's educative. And we study quality rather than kind of mechanics in a particular way. How are you being, not what are you doing? Or how are you being while you're doing whatever it is you're doing? It's meant to be done in activity. Alexander, is something you want definitely to do while you drive heavy machinery, like horses. Right? Right? It does not require that you stop your activity to reorganize your body and open your energy and your mind and blah, 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 blah. Although those are fabulous practices and I highly recommend them. You like really hear that I don't think that's a bad thing. But specific to Alexander is that we make these changes in present time. It's the conscious moment where it's happening. And so we're looking at the quality of you right now. Right? And to teach you that you have choices about the quality of you right now. Because it's educative. Yeah. Which is why we can work with people while they're riding. Or anything else. Does that give you a little bit of a taste? I think you have. I know it is this kind of work. It doesn't fit in a box. So I can't exactly hand you a box of Alexander, or else I wouldn't be offering you Alexander. I'd be offering you a box. It's not box-style work. It's water-based work. Here, let me offer you an ocean. It's really what I'm saying, but this ocean has a particular container. Because of that container, we can put our hands on and play with it and take it with us. And you see, it's really that quality. It's movement quality-based work. Not should-based work in any form. There's no technique to it, except to notice that you're here and ask yourself if things could be any easier. Right? If you have any answer that goes, yeah, that could be easier, then you go, okay, let me find out more information about it. If my experience is of effort, you're not doing anything wrong. You simply have brakes on that are filed under habits, so you don't know that you're doing them. And so that's what we do. We help you find your brakes, right? You really don't have too many brakes. Yeah. Okay. So I totally encourage you to exploit the fact that you are in Katie's world. Katie's a really fine teacher. You already know that from the horse world. But she's a really fine Alexander teacher as well. And if you live not in this neighborhood, there are like 3 or 4 more graduates that live in town, northeast, southeast, right? So it's easy to get to. If you want to study it, get a private lesson. Go to the barn, sure, but one of the times come up here to the studio and let her work without the amazing distraction of your horse. So that you have time to attend to the quality of you, rather than just the quality of the horse, right? It's you, the quality of you while you're in relation to the quality of the horse. So make some time for you. Talk about doing a living in a body class. Figure out why that's true. It's totally experiential, it's all games. Everything we've done of the movement stuff is all from that. You know? If you want to study as a group, make a little group. Kind of go, okay, twice a month we're going to get together upstairs at Katie's and just, you know, play with an idea. It's going to be our theme underlying the next 2 weeks of teaching. Yeah, little bites in here. But there's so many ways to study, right? Just get little bites. It's not the thing where you like have to sign up for 30 lessons or you're not going to get it. No, 2 minutes will give you something. Go play with it. You know, get bites wherever you can, and then use them. God, they're so easy. When you get in your car, this is my parting suggestion. You get in your car, and it's comfy and it fits you. And the first thing you're going to do is just, even with your eyes closed, you're going to come all the way up and you're going to find no. It's like, okay. Then you're going to find this seesaw. Yes, and you notice how I'm not back here in my car seat? I'm kind of sitting up in my car seat. You notice that? I'm not back here because this will change it. So sit up for a moment in the car seat, and you find this, and you go, oh, and you go, okay, that feels like my ponytail is doing something. And then I want you to open your eyes and look at your rearview mirror, and adjust it to what looks appropriate in that moment. And just leave it there, and then settle back on in. And every time you look in the mirror and you go, well, that I can't quite see. Don't change the mirror. Change you. Right? And totally, you know, feel the bottom of the chair, feel the back of the chair, feel your feet on the pedals, feel your hands on the steering wheel. Are you holding the steering wheel, or is the steering wheel holding you? Just turn that question around anytime you can. Are you holding the fork, or is the fork holding you? Are you holding the cup, or is the cup holding you? See the cup giving me support? Here's me hanging on the cup. Here's the cup. It's just another ground. Here's the cup giving me support. Okay. If that sounds cool, take some classes. Study it. Figure out how to do it. It's easy. And it's a lifetime study. You know, it's like an onion skin. As soon as you notice a set of brakes and you let them go, what it also does is show you the next set of brakes. Everybody knows that when you're on the field of study. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming. Katie, thank you for hosting us.